session is a part two, and that's over 4 days in person. And this is where we really look to apply learning arches. As I mentioned before, learning arches, very simple concept. It just allows us to visually demonstrate a journey. But I think what's fascinating is that it incorporates a lot of what Tanya just mentioned, this idea of a hidden curriculum, which I think is a powerful concept. So it's not just about what's happening above the line, what people are experiencing very consciously, right, in terms of developing skills, knowledge, theories, frameworks, and practice, but it's also what's happening below the line. So that hidden curriculum is really where the mindsets, the values, the attitudes, the dispositions are really being developed, essentially kind of the culture and the soil that's being created to allow for transformative learning. And that hidden curriculum is really intentionally designed using these learning arches. And as you can see, these learning arches are embedded within each other. And so that way you can design anything from a 20-minute activity to an entire semester curriculum, for example, because these arches are embedded and connected to each other. And it's very clear where arches really are focused on the other. And we'll also have a chance to do this using real life projects, right? So this is the other really important piece. In both part one and part two, we invite participants to bring their projects, and you will then be broken up into groups, into teams to work on real projects within the session, right? So it's not about talking about theory, it's actually putting it into practice. And part two in particular is really focused as well on how do we shift your learning edge as a facilitator. So it really does focus on the facilitation of complexity and working within systemic change as well.